But every other situation I've been in my pro career, I've never gotten paid on time. On the day where I'm supposed to take my paycheck, I have never, ever, ever, freaking ever gotten paid on time. It is very frustrating.
What are you thinking? Yeah. What are you thinking? Yeah. If you wanna know my thoughts, open your ears when I talk. Yeah. What are you thinking? Hey. What are you thinking? Hey. If you wanna know my thoughts, open your ears when I talk. Yeah.
Let's try this one more again. Did it accept?
Can you see me now?
Nope. But it's all good. We'll just keep going. It don't matter.
All right.
What's happening, bro? How you been?
Yeah. Living life. Everything good. Receiving everything I prayed for. And just continue to get better every day, man. Stay optimistic through all the BS and having fun on this journey we call life.
Fun? Is that the word that we're using now? The word is...
It's fun. Even a bad thing, it's fun. Part of the whole process, the whole journey, the ups and downs, it's all fun.
Where do you feel that right now you are in your journey as like, more so not just as a basketball player, but pretty much as just as a man? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you feel like you right where you're supposed to be, or do you feel like there's a lot that you are lacking in some areas that you're trying to make up for? Are you interested in playing overseas basketball one day? I wish someone would have told me 1 year after college I would receive my first pro gig. I wish someone would have told me that having an agent does not guarantee that you will get hired. I wish someone would have told me being cut from a team, because after 10 years in this game, everyone gets cut from a team. Now, after traveling from over 17 different countries and winning up to 7 championships in my pro career, I've put together the 6 most important traits any player needs before starting their career. So go ahead and grab that ebook and get all the information you need today to start your career. Now you can't say no one didn't let you know. So go ahead, grab that ebook and get started so you can become the pro one day. Let's go.
I would say right now in my life, things are going really well. I got a beautiful family. I got people that love me. I got brothers like you. Am I where I want to be in life? Me personally, I'm going to say no, but in the whole grand scheme of things, I think I am. Because I'm learning to just accept things the way they are and to not, I don't want to say worry so much, but just let things be. Let things exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm learning to like realize that all the stuff that I want to be successful or to make an impact might not make an impact. Not to say I won't be successful, but I might put whatever I'm trying to put out and it might not reach the audience that I'm trying to reach. You know what I mean?
Like, as far as your message that you're trying to get across, or
Just everything. More so, like,
okay.
you know, I want to relate this more so to the social media side, because right now social media thing is going good. A lot of people will respond to that, but just more so the life outside of basketball, just being a better father, a better partner to my lady, just a better person, just trying to learn to accept things and just go along with life instead of trying to like, oh, I want to be this place at this certain time in my life, or I want to be at this point, I want to have this amount of money in my bank account before I turn so and so age. Or like, I'm learning to just like go along with the journey and realize that that's okay. You know what I mean?
Where you at right now, you feel like you're okay. You are in, how I would like to say it, the pursuit You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. And they always say like, this is like the best part of your journey. These are the story you'll tell when you become successful.
Oh boy, the stories. Jesus.
And a lot of people been like, shout out to you and like my boys, Kyle and Martinez. I just been seeing a lot of stuff that just say, stay in the present, enjoy this moment that we have right now, and don't look so too far in the future. Like you do have to plan ahead, and you do have to have some foresight in order to be successful. But just stay in the moment, embrace the moment, and enjoy the moment. So that's the way I'm on.
We always talking about enjoying the moment, but it always seems pretty difficult to enjoy the moment when there's so much pressing things going on at one time.
Exactly. Well, I think that's the beauty of it, and that's what I mean where I'm at in my life. I'm accepting that there's always going to be an obstacle to overcome. I'm accepting that my goal is to change the wealth in my family. I want to leave behind generational wealth. And I gotta accept the fact that it's going to be excruciatingly difficult. You know what I mean? I just saw a video on TikTok. I love TikTok.
Hey, you love TikTok, boy. Ah, dang. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You right. You right.
I saw a video of a young lady just talking about all these rich and successful people. Well, pretty much it was nepotism. You know what I'm saying? Getting down to Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. And it's people that you don't even know that just fell into nepotism. And I'm like,
They had somebody ahead of them that helped them out.
exactly. Warren Buffett, same way. They always talk about, stop doing all this stupid stuff. This is what millionaires do. Like, bro, you walked into it. Like I'm looking for the people that really started from ground zero, really got the money.
With nothing.
And
For real, for real.
and there's not too many of them. And you have to realize that, like, for me and you, or just for anybody else, you're gonna have to start from ground zero, and it's gonna be excruciatingly hard. But that shouldn't turn you from chasing or giving up. That shouldn't, excite you to give up. It should just, you gotta accept it and understand that that is the fun part of life.
What are some things I gotta do? How do I accept that, bro? It's hard, man.
It's the way you feel, the way you energy, you gotta just accept it, embrace it. You gotta have enthusiasm behind oh man, it's hard. Have some enthusiasm behind it. If you're gonna get mad, get really mad. Cause at a point, it's gonna come to a point where you either gonna feel really sorry for yourself. And now, here's the thing where you gotta be careful at, because people do have mental health problems, and you don't want to fall into deep depression.
I got something to say about that. I gotta just to not to interrupt. I mean interrupt. But it just seems, and I'm not downplaying this, but it just seems like there's just been an influx of just mental health issues that has been brought up within like the last 7 years. So let's say the last 7 years. It's like it's been brought to the forefront, and it seems like it's more so than people who do have it. We're not saying that they don't, but it seems like it's kind of becoming like a buzzword type mental issue, mental health. Like,
I agree.
Who don't have mental health issues? That's just a part of life.
Yeah.
You're not going to be in life without some type of mental issues that's going to traumatize you. Like, that's just life. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying like those who don't have it, which is very true. Like, it's like stressful and you got mental problems. Everybody do. But I just feel like, I don't know. That's just my take on it. I don't really know. I'm not.
But like you gotta understand too, like, we millennials. I say that.
Is that what we're classified as?
Yeah, we are. We millennials. And to be honest with you, it's like I threw that word out there in respect to Gen Z. To be honest with you.
Gen Z is after us, so they're
after us. So anybody, I think the cutoff is like 1999. Right. You was born like, I want to say 82 to 1999, you're a millennial. But anything after 1999 is a Gen Z. So
Okay.
you're born in the 2000s, you a Gen Z. So basically, like you said, they have been hyper fixed on using that word, and it's been a lot more studies. But also on the flip side, like I said, we're millennials. I remember coming up, if somebody said what's wrong with you, they just would say, "Man up, get go, stop the salt." That's the talk. We should talk about it. Let's see how your true feelings are. No, it wasn't that. Well, to go back on the point though, it's like you said, like, yeah, it's hard. It's like, how do you get out of that state? You can't get out of that state. Cause you know why? Because it's a natural human emotion. And you're supposed to
Yeah.
it's good for your brain.
Yeah.
All the sex in the range of emotion, you need to feel that in order for your body to regulate. If you always and always high, that means you're high on either drugs or just happiness or whatever it is. But that's not regular. That's not natural.
That's true.
Whatever you consume, you have to poop it out, right? So what goes up must come down, and the opposite. You can't stay down forever. So it's like you just gotta regulate that stuff and just really notice that when you are sinking, when you are having like moments where you feel like nothing's going right, or you having like why me moments, embrace it, but at the same time realize how grateful you still are. Cause I think a lot of times we, like including myself all the time, I ain't got this, I ain't got that, too hard, I can't do it. But then I got friends, I got family, and no matter how hard it is, it hasn't then gone a day go by. It hasn't even never been a day or nothing where I've gone without eating or sleeping under some shelter or even having clean clothes. I mean, it's like the small things we don't take, on a day-to-day basis that we look over and don't take, seriously, but we be complaining about, oh, I ain't got this money. Oh, I ain't got the new Jordans coming out. Oh, this girl don't like me. Who cares? You alive and you get another opportunity to do something good on this planet Earth. So it's cool to be sad, but you gotta just realize how, grateful and how good you got it.
Yeah, Jerry used to always say, he used to tell me, like, when I was back at my sister's crib a couple of years ago, and I swear, boy, if I ever knew what depression was, that was it. And he used to always say something, he said, it ain't gonna rain, it can't rain forever. It can't rain forever. And I'm like, man, I used to remember that because I swear, boy, it felt like it ain't never gonna stop. It ain't never gonna stop, but shoot, it will switch up. So I know you got a lot to be grateful because, we talk a lot about stuff that's off cam that a lot of people won't even never really understand because we get a little bit more raunchy and real about what we really be thinking and what we really be thinking. Like I would love to come on here and say everything that we really say off the phone, like off a.
One day I'll be at that point. One day I'm still trying to I don't care. Let me get this straight. I don't care what nobody's source or think about people. But I know it's levels to it and it's rules.
People not ready. Yeah. I know it's something.
But one day I'll be happy when I'm sitting at like 20 million followers on every platform and I got 30 million in my bank account. I'm gonna say everything. I'm gonna tell you guys every single thing.
Oh man, what you get in?
I can't say whatever. I gotta watch out.
What do you believe is the number one question everybody would want to know about overseas basketball? Like, what's the one question you get the most?
I don't even get asked this question the most, but I'm gonna answer this for a lot of players. And I'm gonna say the question is it worth it? Is it worth it to come overseas? I've been having I think the last 3 seasons, bro. The last 3 seasons, I've been having that same question in my head. Damn there every day since I've been down here in Chile. Thought in my head, like, is it even worth it at this point? Like, what am I really doing? You know what I mean? And it's just because we talk about obstacles and stuff like that, but state the obvious. We outside of the United States, so it's very hard. State the obvious once again. It's hard living in a different country, whether they speak English or not. I live in England, and I have my ups and downs with living there. Right now, I'm in a Spanish speaking country, so yes, I'm trying to learn Spanish, but
That ain't your
small
language. Yeah, that ain't your language, though.
language, not my natural language. These, what I'm saying, the customs and everything, not naturally for me, and it's just like, you know, my biggest thing is having to chase your money. You know what I mean? Do the service, you sign a contract, and it's never been. It's I think about it, it's only been one season, and that was just because things were sweet, and that's because the owner didn't know what he was quite doing. But every other situation I've been in my pro career, I've never gotten paid on time. On the day where I'm supposed to take my paycheck, I have never, ever, ever, freaking ever gotten paid on time, and it's very frustrating. That I talked to my lady about that real recently, and it's just like it really irks me and grinds my gears. So that's another thing. I'll just say, you know, living overseas ain't for everybody.
No.
A lot of times pro hoopers say, "Well, I get the chance to see a part of the world." Sometimes you're gonna be stuck in a little tiny village with nothing to do. You think you in a small city. I mean, Valdivia ain't small, but I'm not out here trying to, be single or just sightsee. There's really not much to say. I appreciate.
There's a few things to do out there. Like you can hit the boats. They got some boat rides and
Long story short, man, not in a big city and you young, it might put you off. You know what I'm saying? It might be boring. And my homeboy in Azerbaijan right now is struggling the off the court life. Azerbaijan is like a country. It's in Europe, but it's real close to the Middle East. It's like one of those in between countries. But I've heard it. Yeah, I had a few teammates and players that have gone there. But long story short, he's having his struggles off the court. You know what I mean? So it's a lot to deal with. And like I said, the main question people ask, or I should say, I should answer for people, or just is it worth it? And to be honest, I say it all depends. It all depends. If you can't handle that, if you're a big family person and you don't like being alone, then no, it's not for you. But if you can handle traveling a lot, being a nomad, and being on your own from time to time, then yeah, you can handle it.
I think most of the times guys like burn out is because we weren't properly prepared. If somebody gave you the scoop on, all right, when you get to these terrible cities, this is how you got to maneuver and what you should be focused on. And when you go here, this is what you need to be prepared for. You can do this. It's like when you're not really prepared for it, it's much worse. If I know what's coming, I'm good because my mind gonna be right. But it's like every situation that we walking into is like a brand new situation for us, even after all this time. You know what I mean? You always gonna fall into some situation like, oh, okay, now I got a GM that's just kind of crazy, don't want to text back, and this is like, come on, man. But I gave you the scoop already. Hey, they're gonna be like this. They're gonna do this. You could be a little bit more chill and understanding when you already got the scoop of what's about to go down or what's going on. But being 11 years in and chasing your money is just so dead.
It's dead, bro. And for me, the answer is it worth it? It's no.
I don't think it's worth it, bro. It's not.
It's not worth it. It's not. At this point in my life, it's not worth it. I miss my family. I wanna be a role model for my kids. I wanna be present in their lives. And like you playing with my money, and that's like Christmas money and just money to help them along. So it kind of comes off as disrespect, like you saying F me and my kids. I know it's not that extreme, but I take it that way. That's what for. I'm not here. I always tell people like when I go live and they be like, hey, what do you do for a living? And I'm like, play professional basketball. And they ask me, do you get paid? And I get it. It's a question. You have the right to ask. But ladies and gentlemen, please, if you see this podcast, just know Deuce ain't knowing nothing, no damn free. I'm too damn old. I got kids. You see, supporting some a brand or a business is I'm getting paid. I'm not
Right.
doing nothing for free, bro. I'm not doing that.
Yep. That free stuff is out the window. I'm not even gonna be playing pickup if it ain't if it's for free. I don't feel like it, cause I don't know how much years I got left, bro.
Dang, dang. And to add to that last comment, bro. Not only am I not playing professional basketball for free, but I'm not coming to Valdivia, Chile, just to sightsee and to do it for recreation and to enjoy the city. I would never come here. Or a lot of cities that I play in my pro career, I'm not going there for no leisure. I'm going there to have a good time. I'm not going there to sightsee. So pay me. This is strictly business. I don't care about, like, don't get me wrong. I love the fans here in Chile. I love all the fans that support me. But listen, bro, outside of London, Paris, and Melbourne, Australia, every other city I've been to has just been, it's just mediocre.
Thailand, if you would have went to Bangkok, you wouldn't be saying that. You would have had that to the list. I'll tell you that right now.
So I don't even want to go to cities like that. You know what I'm saying? There's too much going on. Not saying I'm a man who got strong morals and strong, faith in myself, and I don't even partake in nothing crazy like that. But it's like even still, bro, things are going fast. You gotta money, get places, bro. It's like even in the big city, bro, like whether you single or not, in the streets or not, it's still gonna be like a liability money wise too. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a big thing too. Like it's definitely the thing. Like we talk about that now so much, just the management of the money. Like just being broke, coming back home. I was talking to two young dudes that I met them when one of them was a rookie in Chile, and we met them in the playoffs. And I've been watching their career for like the last 3-4 years now. So we played against them recently. And I was telling them, I was like, you got to think about it. I remember coming home from COVID, playing the season, and then coming home and having like $25 in my pocket, bro. This is 9 years in.
Yep.
That, and you'd be like, what am I doing here, bro? Like, what is really going on? Are you serious? Like, what's going on? Because I'm not getting no money. I'm not keeping no money. How does this keep happening? How does it keep happening, bro?
I went through that same thing, and not only that, bro, it's countless other. I feel like damn near 75% of all overseas hoopers do that. Yes, unless like the only people who I don't see really like struggling after each season it's no knock to them, is the ones that got well off families, like financially fit family. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because I done had teammates who I could tell there's no knock to them. It's not their fault or nothing like that. But I could tell their family's rich or whatever. I heard people call their mom and be like, hey, can you send me some money? They ain't paid me yet. I ain't never had that luxury. You know what I'm saying? Or the people, their parents put them on good financial stuff before they even got overseas, and really they got money before they pay. I never had that luxury. I never had somebody just take me to the side and say, hey, you need to put your money into the stock market. You need to put your money into mutual funds. You need to put your money into a Roth IRA. You need to put your money into a high yield savings account. Bro, I told that randomly to a kid on TikTok just because they need to hear it. Everybody, because I just really feel like I got to tell everybody because nobody told us.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's a big fact. What do you think about your team so far? I know y'all are struggling. Y'all keep letting that cool get on y'all head, bro. They been y'all cribbing it.
Struggling. I wouldn't even say we struggling.
Y'all got one game left?
Yeah, we got one game left against Conception, the best team in the conference right now. which I love because when my back's against the wall, that's when I'm at my best. And I know my team gonna respond, and we gonna win that game.
But is that gonna help y'all? Are y'all still gonna be able to make it to the playoffs with that or not?
So I hate that we in this situation. We gotta wait on the basically our destiny is in the hands of Orsono.
If they win or lose,
Basically, so we need all them to lose all they got 3 games left. We got 1 game left. They played 2 games this weekend. They got Valdivia and Cool. So I'm hoping that they lose to Valdivia. Franco goes crazy, hits a couple backboard threes. God damn it, Franco. I'm tired of your ass, Franco. Hey, man. With that being said, shout out to Barhead, shout out to Carlos, shout out to Chopper, because he had a good series against us, but we slowed him down a lot. I'm not gonna say we totally locked Franco up last year in the playoffs. Okay. If he did hit some big shots, but at the same time, we made him work for all that. And I say this, we never took a possession off. And
it's a whole different group, bro.
And my teammates see that. God damn it, lock up, man. I'm just telling y'all can't take no possessions off with Franco. Shit. But sorry, that's how pissed off my. But how you at and how I like my teammates, man. I like my teammates. It's a good group of guys. Literally no egos on the team, and I love being on teams like that. Like last year when the team me and you was on last year, I love teams with nobody with no ego. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's gonna be guys that feel themselves and should be because they done earn their stripes, and as you grow older as a player, you become a man, so you gonna have that swagger about you too. Right. But nobody's like talking behind each other's back. Even through down times in the game, we still together, and that's something I can work with. Like you said, we ain't really. I think I played 8 games or 7 games since I've been here, and we only won 3 out of those 7 or 8. So, of course, that's an ugly record. But at the same time, we keep fighting every game. We done lost by 45 at the crib, lost by 35 on the road. We done took some major losses, but you know what? I say that these guys, they keep coming back and they keep fighting every game. And that's one thing I can work with. We're not the most talented, and we very height challenged. We short than them up. But one thing about us, we got a little bit of no quit in us, which I like, and we got a little bit of scrappiness to us. So we're definitely not the team I was on last year. I just gotta really challenge myself also as a player to really bring out my bag, get in great shape, take tougher shots, expand my game.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, this team falls heavily on the shoulders of me and my other import. So
boy. So mainly you just saying it basically fall on your shoulders then.
Oh my God. I gladly accept that challenge because I always try to challenge myself. Last year I wanted to shoot more threes. I ain't shoot that many. I only shot 1 3 when I got to Orsono, but before then I was shooting good threes. This year I've hit I want to say I hit 4 threes so far.
Okay.
I'm taking a lot more attempts in the game. So every year, man, I always try to prove to myself, and also those, I would say, I know I got haters, but they don't really be in my ear or make themselves present. But the invisible or the imaginary haters that say dudes ain't like that or Hughes ain't got it, they fuel me, they motivate me. So I'm trying to shut them up too. So yeah.
You, like you said last year, we was on the same team, so your role was different. You didn't have to take 15 shots a game, but
I didn't have to do anything. Life was good.
I told you, hey, bro, if you play with me and Chinny, bro, you're gonna be in a good team. We're gonna be.
Before you go on with that question, I could have easily been more aggressive or try to get more points, but that's where I loved last season because I was at a good understanding with myself as a player and then what the team needed, and it just flowed perfectly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so now you on this team, and you really need to score. You know what I mean? And just not even for, well, of course, because you're trying to get your team to win, but mainly because you got to put on for another job. Because every time you step on the court, you got to be trying to hoop for the next job. It's like that's a constant thought all the time. Like I gotta make sure that I'm hooping. Especially if I'm on a not so great team, I gotta put these numbers up.
I made 20 to 50 shots today, did leg day today. I'm making sure I'm not looking like a scrub. I gotta do more. That's serious. I gotta do more than what's required on.
Yeah. And so like okay, I was talking with Jerry today and it's probably already out, but they made a change. I don't know if I told you earlier, but they made a change to their big man, right? So they're bringing in I ain't gonna say who they're bringing in just in case somebody hear this, but they're bringing in a new player that you already know the player. He coming in, and I was talking to Jerry about it before, and this is like one. I know Chile. I know what they look for. I know the type of basketball that they want. You know what I mean? So when their guy wasn't just going crazy, you got to go crazy at least 3 or 4 times to solidify yourself.
Right.
It can't just be I played good and I had like a little 13 and 10. You got to show your dominance.
Right.
You can't just be, oh, we winning the team good. That don't mean that you good. I have been on a team where been in first place and they cut me. And I thought I showed my dominance. Had a game I had 36. Top league Uruguay. Top 5 in scoring. But even so on these like Chile's like a tier 2 level in South America. You have to go crazy.
Right. Right.
There is just no way you think that you can just be chilling.
Honestly, I was on the chopping block last year.
Yeah.
Let go of what you call it, because like honestly, I came in with the mindset like I said, it's not his fault for telling me his, but I never forget when I first got off the plane and I rode to the apartment. He was just like, all I need from you is 8 and 5. I said 8 and 5.
What did I say?
And I heard it, bro. Like we always talk about it when we go back. I know what you said, but even with what I said, I don't need to be average no 8 and 5. What the hell? I'm an import player. You can say that too if you want to, but that's not the case because you're gonna be pissed off when I got 8 and 5.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I already knew that coming in, and like, mind you, it was like I had a tough time like getting my legs back because I was out for like 3.5 weeks after I left Iraq, and then it was just like I had to get used to the language. I'm trying to learn the plays. I was messing up the plays like crazy.
Couldn't catch the ball.
I couldn't catch them. I need to get my motor skills right. But like once I got that 20-point game at Católica, I almost said Católica, but you know, I wanted to show people like I can do this for real. Like I'm really him. Is the fact that I think kind of maybe I was just like really just examining how the whole situation was in Chile.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then all that, I was just really just happy to hoop with you. Cause I knew the stats gonna come. I ain't worried about the stats. I'm like, this is a dream come true, right?
Well, we definitely will.
Won a championship.
Yeah, we're so close.
Like I said, for the past 3 years, bro, I haven't cared about stats, bro. I really don't. Especially that last year, I didn't give a damn about stats, bro. Cause like I said, if I did, I would have made more of a case. I would have shot more. You would have seen me a little bit more upset. But the fact it was winning, it is what it is. But luckily, we got Marcelo ass up out of there.
Boy, thank God. Thank God, bro. Because if not, you would have been gone. I would have been gone. He tried to get rid of me. Like, come on, man.
We would have sabotaged the whole season.
That's a different. We all need to let go and lower the ego. Remember Rodrigo? He's like, I'm so tired of hearing that freaking word, ego. I'm so tired of hearing this word, ego.
Hey, Speaking of Coach Rodrigo, just want to take a quick time to shout out Coach Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Hell of a coach, even better person, 10 times better person off the basketball court. One of my favorite coaches of all time in my professional career.
Yes.
And people don't even know I'm here in this team, on this team in Los Angeles because of him. The agents didn't even come through for me. Rodrigo came through. Coach Rodrigo! My dog.
Rodrigo Isbay. Shout out to Coach Rodrigo Isbay. Think about this. Think about that whole situation. Wasn't an agent, wasn't a general manager. It was an old coach who got you on with another team because of the way you approach the game. You didn't go crazy, like you said, like how you are on this team as far as points, because one, we didn't need that from you, like that. However, everything else that you brought to the team, like they seen you after practice, doing the jumps, getting max, working out max after practice, like being a true vet, and that's what got you on. Like that, what makes you got to make people remember you. And that's exactly what it was. You just made people remember you in the right way. Like, no matter what, they couldn't say nothing negative about you or your game or anything because they seen us getting up in the morning. Remember, oh, y'all working too hard. Y'all getting up and putting extra shots up. Like, come on, bruh. Our problem is we working too hard. That's the issue. We putting in too much work.
Yep, exactly. That's a good thing to have. That's a good thing to be about. And you know, that's why I told one of my young guys today. He played at Temuco last year, and he was recording one of my TikToks for me, and he messed up my second TikTok. You know how crazy I messed it up. It pissed me off. But long story short, I told him after this, he's like, "You crazy, man. You crazy." I'm like, "You damn right. I want you to remember that." I love when people tell me, "Bro, you got crazy work." And yes, I do.
You do.
Second, I want you to always remember that. And I love that because I do it. I don't do it to show off. I just want the people to get inspired by it and to like live out their own dreams. And you're right, bro. That saved me my job more than anything, my talent more than anything. Like, bro, just being a good person, a good teammate. You know what I'm saying? It took me a long way. So,
Right.
yeah, man.
Nah, bro, your work ethic is crazy. It make me feel like I ain't doing enough. Like and I know I do it a little bit, but when it comes down to even the content creation, that y'all don't understand how cold it was in that Osorno gym.
Couldn't feel your goddamn hands in that motherfucker, boy. Shout out to Jerry. He said we crazy for waking up that early. He said he taking the ice bath.
But you gotta think about it. Like, people don't understand how cold it was in that gym, bro. You gotta wear gloves, 2 jackets, like the heavy jacket, and you're in there making post-up videos or workout videos in there dunking, making. I'm like, bro, I don't know how you do it.
Does Coach Broadnax Arnold? He gave us the blueprint. It's energy. You have to trick yourself into thinking you're not tired. You're not tired. You're not. You just gotta bring more energy. How do you do that? You just gotta fucking go crazy. That's what you gotta do, ladies.
You gotta go crazy.
Stop it. What do you think? Even if y'all wasn't doing nothing, y'all was consistent though. Yeah, we were definitely consistent. And look, my dog Harry in the chat, he talking about energy. It's all about energy, ladies and gentlemen. Energy. Everybody want to be so cool. Look at me, I got this Gucci prime. Man, fuck all that, man. All this damn. You got that from your girl anyway. You didn't pay for it.
Oh man, everybody want to use.
But yeah, bro, it's all about energy, bro. That's what it all comes down to, bro. That's how you do anything, bro. Want to make something, it takes energy.
They say how you do one thing is how you do everything. Well, I think I got mine just in a different like aspect because I go hard in certain things, but like going to the gym at 11 at night to go shoot a TikTok and then waking up at 6 in the morning to go do it again. You got me beat, brother.
It's not even about being beat, bro. It's all about just, I've done so many years of this, Arnold. Like, this started from when I was a teenager, bro. Like, you gotta understand, bro. When I was 13, bro, like, I was a fat kid, and I noticed that shit. And I was like, bro, how the hell I'm gonna be the next LeBron James when I got man tits and a belly? I'm not gonna be great. So you know what I did? Nobody did this for me. You know the story. I put myself on a diet. I started running with my dog. I started making 150 shots a day. Like, I was doing this at 13, bro, and it hasn't stopped. So it's like, bro, going to the gym again at 11 o'clock at night, that ain't nothing, because I done did so many uncomfortable things before. You feel me? No, dude. Second people there, it got me real. These people, you got to entertain the people.
And then he got the tits out. I'm dead.
Hey, I lost the though, man. I got a chest now. You feel me? So, yeah, you got it. And then all of that, bro, I want to be a millionaire. Like I said, bro, no disrespect to the people that, had their parents paid away, had their family paid away. But at the same time, bro, when you getting it out the mud, bro, it's about how bad you want it.
Right.
I ain't got it. My dad really ain't in my life like that. My mom ain't leave behind no fortune. Rest in peace to her. My grandma ain't leave around no fortune. Ain't no boo-hoo story, but it's like, bro, I'm tired of being in a situation I'm in all the time.
Right.
I'm trying to have a big house, a reliable car, money in the stock market, and live comfortably. So in order to do those things, you gotta do ugly things. You gotta do uncomfortable stuff. You gotta do stuff that nobody ever wants to do in order to get to the top. So if I know I'm outworking you, if I know you sleep and I'm up, like, better in my life, getting closer to my dreams, then
Right.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes, bro. I don't care.
Nah, that's right. I mean, you hit it right on the head, bro. And that's one thing I appreciated last season, like you said, more so like just us hooping together, is seeing somebody that goes just as hard as you or harder, pause, in that situation. You know what I'm saying? As far as just putting the work in when it comes to this social media grind, when it comes to this hooping. Like, we had that, like you said, we had that broad next to us. We're gonna go work out. Getting up and hitting the gym to go work out. We'll do that all day, work out afterwards, do all that. But to transfer that into the social media world, it's like people who are just not in this world. You know what I run into a lot? I run into people who have attempted to try to be like, make videos or stuff. I have people say, I only follow you because I like your videos. Or I got more like attracted to you, what you're doing, because of the videos that you post. Cause it's like, yeah, bro, that's like that work. People don't understand like how much work it takes coming up with ideas every single day,
It's ridiculous.
posting content every day, multiple platforms. Like, those who try it or have done like one or two videos and they see like the type of work that you do, they be like, oh my goodness, like, the fact that you're pumping out videos like this means that you must have some crazy type work ethic. There's not a lot of people. You said it the other day. There's not a lot of people in this lane that's really dropping that content like that and really being like in the forefront, especially with like the way you make content. It's something to be admired, sir. That's all I'm saying. Still there? We good? I think big dudes end up tapping out on us, man. But this was a very, this is a very entertaining episode. I really enjoy chopping it up with big dudes. I know something must have happened with his stream. He got kicked out. I ain't gonna stay too much longer on here. We had a good conversation. Just putting things in perspective. That's all this life is really about. This basketball stuff. This is just putting it in perspective. Enjoying what you really want to enjoy out of it. Taking what you need to take out of it to change your life for the better, change your life for, you know, just enjoying it. Oh, okay, here we go. I think he about to tap back in. But yeah, just not taking his life for granted and just getting the most out of it. Big Deuce.
My bad, brother. My bad.
Oh, good. I felt like I figured something happened because I didn't hear. I said he must have got out of the stream. Yeah, we ain't gonna be too much longer though. But we always like to talk about. Oh, I always like to just talk about like just give some kind of, you know, pro tip. Not even a tip. It's more so like a life tip for the guys or the younger kids that's like listening to this or not. You know, a lot of times it don't even be a lot of younger kids. It be like guys like right around there starting out their careers, and the guys who are already in their careers because they can relate so much to what we're talking about. It's just like one thing that I would say about this journey that I learned from like the social media side, and as far as like the type of message that we putting out by, you know, through the podcast and just talking about the perspective of two hoopers and what they're like, the information that we trying to like just give back that we didn't get is like everybody always draws to it because they be like, I want to say the same thing, but I ain't got no outlet to say it. We all feeling the same thing, going through the same situations. Don't matter if you making $25,000 a month or you making $2,500 a month. You could be going through the same situation. You could be feeling the same way as far as your money, like family at home, missing your kids. You know what I'm saying? Struggling on your team, like, you know what I mean? And it's just like the connection that we have to the hoop, like the basketball world. You know what I mean? Like that's one part of this that's what keeps me coming back
Yeah.
is knowing that I know like, okay, sometimes like right before this stream, I was trying to look for an adapter to connect to the phone. I literally went across the whole city. And I'm like, what? This is what I'm doing? Just to have two people get in live to talk. Like I'm finna go through all this, bro. I literally went to one walk 20 minutes, caught a Uber across city, and then walked another 20 minutes just to try to find one adapter to try to make sure the stream is good. So you know what I'm saying? Just doing all this just to spread the message, bro.
Yeah. It's a lot of hard work. But just imagine, bro, like we talked about earlier, you doing things people don't want to do. A lot of people say, what? I gotta go across town to get a adapter? Yeah. Right. Your live sound better. It's gonna sound better when you post it. You know what I mean? It all adds up, bro. It's all
It all adds up. It does all
what
add up.
I read this year was Atomic Habits. You read it yourself. And basically just talking about small habits leading to a greater cause. So just keep doing it, bro. It's all the process. Just know also you talked about nobody really understands how hard it is to be a content creator. And luckily for us, bro, we always been there for each other. We in the same field now. We talk about it all the time. And, you know, what I always say, keep going. Keep going. And because, you know, I'll be going through my BS too. Like I said, I did another video where I did the suicide thing.
Yeah.
And it ain't hard, but after full practice, after lifting weights, especially doing leg day, out of my third tape, I need to start running that suicide. And I'm trying to make the video a certain rep. And to come back and find out and look at the video and see my teammate zoomed in and now I told him, go zoom in. I what you doing? What are you doing? Oh, dang. I didn't say nothing about no zoom in. I didn't say nothing about no zoom out. And that's what I mean. It's like little things like that, bro. And they don't understand that those little things that or and they gonna be like, what, bro? And you can't explain to them because they just don't do it. They don't understand. But you know, we brothers, bro. We in this together, man.
Yes, sir, bro. Well, bro, that's all we got for this episode. Ain't gotta be nothing crazy, you know. I just always like to tap in with the people and just give them a perspective of like what we be thinking about. I think that's the biggest thing. It's just like if we just talk about what we be thinking about a lot of times. We be sitting here thinking about sometimes, man, this coach is dumb as hell. I don't know what the hell he was doing or why he doing that. I don't know. Yes, we will get into all that at some other time, but sometimes, like right now, gotta be mindful. Gotta be mindful. And I want to say something now. Before we get off, I want to say something. Hey, guys, if you're going to Chile, don't take it for granted and think that it is just sweet.
It ain't sweet.
It is
It
not
definitely ain't sweet.
sweet. You will get cut. They will cut you in a heartbeat, bro. I say that for two reasons. One, for the guy that just got on, who was on Jerry's team, that they finna get, like, they basically say they finna get rid of him. Basically, because you thought it was sweet. Second, there was another guy that just got in the league, and he's one of those guys that are just like head cases, bro. And like, oh, I'm better than this, but you're only averaging 10 points out here on a mediocre to lower level team, and you're only putting up 10 points a game. Like, hey, bro, you got to come out here and humble yourself and put your work in. Don't be coming out here thinking it's just sweet. It's just a little tip, because I don't know what this perception that they have against Chile that is just like, it's not like that. But if you don't come out there, you will get embarrassed.
You definitely will.
You will get embarrassed.
I'm not gonna say this the best league I've been in, but it's not no slouch.
It's not no slouch league.
It's not sweet either.
Hmm?
I'll say that.
It is not no slouch league. So that's just a little tip for anybody thinking about coming out there and coming to Chile or whatever.
I feel like you should say that with every league. Like, there's some leagues around the world that are lesser, like in talent and like not as, you know, it's
You can't go no BS. You can't come in nowhere BS.
anywhere. Anywhere. You gotta go in on go 100% every game and produce and put up big numbers. That's the goal, bro. No matter what country you're in.
Facts.
Top league Spain or third league Ireland, bro. You gotta go crazy.
Dang, third league Ireland sounds like crazy work. The third league Ireland. Jeez, boy.
That's some bad basketball.
That's some.
Still gotta go with.
Another thing, y'all take care of yourself, bro. I think it was COVID that got us like out here on the team. I ain't told you. I think so, bro, because I still got like a cough, and I got like a lot of inflammation in my cough every single time. And I ain't never had that before.
And it's spread amongst your team, bro.
Look, remember, I don't know if I told you, I say the coach next. Remember if I said the coach next? Guess what? He out. The coach out now.
That sounds like COVID, bro.
Bro, talking about in the bed, laid out, struggling, nobody to help you.
Yeah.
You gotta love this life, bro. You gotta love this life. If you want to keep.
I just don't want to die in no foreign country, y'all. I just want to say, if I'm gonna die, I don't want to die in one of these countries I'm hooping in, bro. I just want to die right my family.
Oh, man.
I can't die out here in Chile, bro. I can't do it. Stay alive, my brother.
Stay alive, bro. I'm fighting for Oh man, fighting for your life just to play basketball. Like I told you about that guy, bro, who had that contract. That was the worst contract I ever seen in my life, bro. Go ahead. That's what you want to do. Go ahead and run to these bad contracts and run to these I'm getting an opportunity. Be stuck out here in Guangdong Chong City with no Wi-Fi and no service and playing a bad game. They leave you out there because you just want to play. All right, bro. It's cutthroat out here, man.
It's cutthroat.
It's cutthroat out here, bro. It might not be worth it for everybody.
Man, that's what I'm saying. That's my main question you asked. Is it worth it? Nah, bro. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it is either. I don't think it is. I just don't. I had years and years of contemplating and always being on the more side. No,
It's not, bro. It's really not, bro. I'm trying to think of just a situation.
That's why it makes it worthwhile for me. But if you put in the grand scheme of things, is it really worth it in totality? No, it's not.
It's not. It has to be worth it only if you're starting off at a higher level. And 90% of the guys are not starting off making $10,000 a month.
And that's why I love us, Arnold, because of course we're gonna keep striving for more, but we've always had to start out at the bottom. Always. And you know what I love about us? We always find a way to be successful.
Yep.
From starting out at the bottom. So that's how I know we're going to be successful this day. Same with you. That's why we became brothers. Same with you. You had to work your way up in high school, right?
Hell yeah.
And the same year. Same with me. I got cut my first 2 years. Only reason I made the second year because my mom said, nope, you work too hard, going to basketball practice. I was embarrassed as shit. Sat down and cried. Coach ain't saying nothing to me. That's how I made the team. From there, I didn't look back. Same thing with Savannah State. We had Savannah State.
Man.
We in D1, but it's the lowest.
The lowest level of D1. The lowest of the lowest.
That's what Arnold. We're not even a conference our first 2 years.
Yeah.
Freshman, sophomore year, we independent. How low can you go? Then what happens? Good nature, good fortune, universe, the God, whoever you want to say, they showed us love and put us in the mid. What we do, Arnold?
Regular season champions. First year in there.
Look back, that hanging.
That banner's still hanging.
You started out as pros. You go to, where's your first gig? El Salvador, Bolivia?
Oh, hell no. Nah. My first one was Mexico.
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? You started out in Mexico. I started out in England. Both mid-level, low-tier teams. And look at us. We done made an 11-year career out of it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the years we added up, made some decent money. You know what I'm saying? We ain't nowhere near millionaires. But you got a child now. I got a child now. We fathers. We successful, bro.
Nah, we definitely successful, bro. We definitely successful. That's 100% fact.
We need to play together. Like that. I mean, it's not a movie. What you mean? You made a movie?
Y'all ain't ready for the movie. The movie coming out soon. I just hit Buddy up like, hey, we'll be out with the movie. Say they're coming with the final draft, like a preview draft. I'm on it. Like they still working on it. Bro. So hey, that's gonna be coming out soon. We done did some big things, man.
I'm optimistic, bro. I hope that thing go crazy for you.
Man.
I hope that thing go crazy. Find a good outlet to put it across the platform, or you just put it on your own platform. However you want to do it, man. I hope it go crazy.
Everything that we got together when we put our heads together, it came out big. Remember the video in the center?
Every time I start going to every platform, it shows me 99 plus. Basically, that means you got something go viral. So the viral video is us running them suicides.
Man.
10 million views. God. Oh my God. On Instagram, we got like, I want to say
it's got to be close. No. One of them was got to have at least like 6 or 7, bro. Because at one point I seen it was at like 6 million.
Even on YouTube, I think it touched 1 million. So it's like you said, bro. When we team up, we collab, bro. We always successful.
Always,
bro. Always, bro. So
that's what's up, bro. Shoot, that's all we got, man. We ain't got to be on here too much longer. Gotta get up and go to practice tomorrow. Got a 2 a day. How about that? Huh.
That's the life, man. We got a light practice tomorrow. We got a week off, man. But I ain't been taking it lightly, man. I've been getting up, going to the gym, weight room, get shots up, man. Like, just busy and trying same grind we was on last year, man.
Leave us with a little word of encouragement before we get up out of here, bro.
Just know better days on the way, ladies and gentlemen. 2025 is right around the corner. If you didn't have a great 2024, you're gonna have an amazingly great 2025. Just keep believing, people. Like Arnold said, man, it can't rain forever. And just remember, if it's raining now, just know after the rain comes the sunshine. Let's stay up. So you find ways to keep the energy high. Don't let the people fool you into living in the matrix. You know what I mean? Everybody wants you to be a certain way. You be the way you want to be.
Don't be no NPC.
You high energy. If you low energy, just make sure that you're doing the moves and making the moves you want to make and not influenced by anybody else. But no thing else say, better days, brighter days on the way.
Couldn't have said any better than that. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, my boy.
We'll chop it up, man. That's all we got, man. Until next time. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.